Hello and welcome, Pisces, to your monthly tarot and astrology reading for April 2023. My name is Jeff. I'm an astrologer and intuitive reader here with you at Raise Your Vibration TV. This is a general reading for your sun, moon, or rising sign. It may resonate with you or not. It's not a problem. Take what you need and leave the rest. I'd like to thank you all for your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you haven't yet, please do hit that subscribe button and support us here at Raise Your Vibration TV. All right, Pisces, I think the card's ready. Yep, they are ready to go. And let's start. Let's pull up your astrology really quick here. Last one. Pisces. Okay. First of all, before we begin, I have a card each from one of my oracle decks. This one is from the Energy and Spirit Oracle, and this other one is from the Archangel Michael Oracle deck. And they are going to give different messages at the end of the reading that kind of sum up everything that we talked about, gives us a little extra push, a little extra guidance from our guides. Those are specifically from your guides, and stick around at the end for that. All right, so Mercury on April 3rd is moving into Taurus. And that is the planet of communication, thinking, moving into the sign of Taurus. It's more rigid. It's got to come from a loving standpoint. It needs to be more grounded. It's not the time to let words fly. If you're going to, use tact. Don't bully people like the bull, Taurus. Don't stand your ground when you know you're wrong just to win the fight. So we're going to have some Mercury issues because Mercury moves into Taurus, and then at the end of the month it goes retrograde in Taurus. So you want to be able to get all these things off your chest. Now, let's go ahead and pull some cards. 3 cards, please. Thank you. Can I have one more? For our lovely Pisces. Beautiful water signs. Okay, look at that. Wow. Holy. This is a new beginning starting this month. Yeah, this is you opening up to abundance of the universe, allowing it to flow into your life. If it's not, this is the time to do it. 6 of Wands shows us you are going to be successful at this, and it's time to start claiming victory. The Queen of Pentacles knows that this is going to come to her. All she has to do, and it's not gender specific, it's the energy. What it is a very confident person that knows what they want. They're holding a big old sack of coins, and she's sitting there knowing that no one's going to take it from her, and it's just going to appear if it disappears. You know what I'm saying? She's got her eyes closed, which means that she is secure in that comfy chair, knowing that the universe will provide to her. All she has to do is believe it. This is a new beginning with prosperity and success and getting that ball rolling. It's a perfect time to do it. Perfect time to do it. Then on April 6th, we have a full moon, which illuminates things in our lives in the 8th house. This could be anything spirituality. It's about really opening up to more spirituality. It's a new approach to spirituality. It's also the house of death and sex. So there could be a focus on that. Not so much like death all around you, but asking the real questions of life, like where do we go from here? And am I comfortable with that? Everyone's got their number, and when they're up, they're up. Am I good with that? Am I fearful of it? It could also mean a time of great healing. I also believe the 8th house is a house of healing. And it's a focus on other people's money. There could be a big, big development about that, inheritance, anything like that. I see a development or movement coming here. But just knowing that it's going to work out is the key to have this happen in your life. Okay, so maybe you're going to get some news about that. But what it is opening up to and being successful and really starting to get the ball rolling. That's fantastic. Let's pull some more cards. Thank you. This is a rebirth. And a rebirth means that we have to change the way that we think about things. Otherwise, we don't go into a rebirth. We just keep processing the same cycle over and over again. What it's showing here is don't get involved with any drama. Don't feel you need to compete. Don't feel you need to I mean, this new beginning is going to be good, but don't bite off more than you can chew. Allow this rebirth to kind of bathe you in it first. Get the use of the feel of it. It's going to be different for you, because things are starting to become more of a reality. But don't focus on drama that's surrounding this situation. Rise above it. Come out of this in a brand new cycle, And then we have, on April 11th, Venus is moving into Gemini. Venus is the planet of love. Gemini is an air sign. So this is a very flirtatious type of energy. So any single Pisces out there, bat those beautiful watery eyes, and I'm sure you will get plenty of suitors. Do they still say that, suitors? What the hell is this, the 1700s? Oh, I would indubitably love to go out with you. You have lovely eyes, that kind of thing. But Venus and Gemini can also, you want to be careful because it makes us very promiscuous, so be safe. If you don't want to have any children, don't plan on it. So don't do things that would jeopardize that. Let's see. I mean, Venus and Gemini, I have Venus and Gemini natally in my chart. And so somebody said, how do you get anything done with you thinking about sex all the time? Talk about being called out on your bullshit. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is that Venus in the Gemini is a very, very tempting sign. I mean, it's the sirens, luring in the pirates and the ships. And boy, they ain't too pretty. You know what I mean? There's some ugly hags. The thing is be careful what you bring into your existence. Don't bring in drama. Let this be a new cycle. You deserve better, and you should allow yourself better. And maybe with this new loving energy, you're able to, Gemini is the dual sign. I don't know. Maybe some people will experiment and, go by for a month or something like that. Stranger things have happened. I mean, it's a full moon in the 8th house and Venus is moving into Gemini. Do the math, That's one hell of a week. But just when you thought it was all wine and roses, April 18th, the moon, which has to do with our emotions, is square, which is some difficulty with the planet Mars, which is war, name calling, picking battles. Let's stay out of that. Let's stay out of that. And this is the precursor to that funky energy that's going to come on the solar eclipse, which is 2 days later on the 20th. So it's a solar eclipse, new moon, first one of the year, and it's in the sign of Aries in your second house. So this is going to have to do with money coming in. I mean, a big announcement. This is going to have to do with money, how your self-worth is. This is you shaking off the dust, and finally things are moving forward. So, the last thing you want to do is invest poorly. I wouldn't invest in anything except yourself these days. So make sure you're doing that. And it's moving money. It's putting it where it needs to go. Just don't go crazy, because this solar eclipse can make you go absolutely hog wild. You're going to Costco and you've got $500 worth in the cart. You know what I'm saying? It's like, don't blow this opportunity. Make it work for you. And the only thing that you're going to get payoff on right now is investing in yourself and your talents and what you can do. That's it. Anything else out there is very fluid, and you don't want to invest in anything fluid. So let's pull some more cards to see how that solar eclipse is going to go. Ooh. Oh, man. How many are there? 4? 3? They went flying. Hold on. I was just doing a yoga position I don't think I would ever do, and I don't think I'll ever do again. Ow. That made me see a little stars everywhere. Jesus. I'm going to tell you something. I'm 54, and bending over is like being on a fucking tilt-a-whirl sometimes. You know what I mean? It's not a picnic, okay? So enjoy this time if you're young out there, because, age, it's a bitch. All right, guys, how am I supposed to do this? There it is. Anytime I see the devil here, means this. You have a nasty habit of being indecisive. And what you need to do is get excited, get your passion ignited. Make this happen. Other things can't make you excited. You have to be excited for them. Do not go on indecision. Remember, you got to change the way that you think this month. So this is part of the problem, being indecisive. Follow your heart and your passion. Choose the highest and the best for you, and you're going to come out on top. Just like you always do. But you don't need to sink to the bottom of the ocean in order to understand that that's not where you want to be, you know? You can breathe out of water too. You know, you're like a little porpoise. Enjoy it. I'll throw you a fish if I see you. You know? I'm sorry, Pisces, but this is the way it goes. You do 12 readings. You're the last one in line. So you're getting goofy Jeff that needs a sip of water, a cigarette, and a nap. But that's okay, because I think the message comes out a lot clearer when I'm running on half empty. Prove me wrong. But what you have to do for this new moon is don't let it make you indecisive. There's a lot coming your way. It may be overwhelming, but this is what you wanted. So enjoy it. As long as you choose the highest and the best for yourself this month, Pisces, you can't lose. You can't lose. So don't be indecisive when this big event happens. So let's get a couple more cards and then we'll pull some oracles. One more, please. Thank you. Yes, have faith. Trust your intuition. And it's all about family and working with a group towards the end of the month. So this is like, the curtain closing. This is you going with the flow. I've had to say this a lot in the reading, so I know that this is the overall collective energy, is go with the flow of the energy this month. Don't fight it. Don't let it confuse you, because that's another thing. Pisces can get very overwhelmed very fast for no reason whatsoever. Because if you take a deep breath, close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and listen to the voice inside it, it will lead you where you need to go. You listen to your head and you're going to be spinning all month. Who the hell wants to do that? It's not fun. 2 more, please. Yeah, again, that's the 3 of cups there, but all right, single Pisces, loves begins. Loves begins. Lots of loves, especially if it's in Gemini. This could be more than one. Ooh, that would be fun. Nice way to start the spring and summer, huh? Have a couple side pieces on the side. That's great. But the only way you're going to have triumphant success is that if you claim it and if you change the way that you look at things. That's 1-1. Rejoice in celebration. Enjoy yourself. Celebrate. Towards the end of the month, there's going to be a lot of this going on. I'm going to be honest with you, this is probably the most positive reading I've had, because there's always been some wrench that's thrown into the works there and screws everything up for all the other signs. But you just need to not focus on drama, to not let things overwhelm you. You are being bestowed with many things, relationships, good times, money, all of that. But when you start to worry and fear and doubt, Pisces, you're in trouble. Oh, look at that. Is that the 3? Nope. Okay. You fooled me. Thank you, angels, spirits, and guides, for throwing those cards across the room. Oh, okay. One more. One more for Pisces, please. Thank you. All right, look at this. What do you have to be told here? How many times do you need to be told? First of all, this month's going to be romantic, and it's going to be quite emotional. And it also could be dramatic, and that's what you want to stay out of, the drama. Emotionally withdrawal from situations, especially if you can't control them. Again, it's all about going with the flow this month. You have to act more like the Queen of Earth, just like we have here. It's the same card. Act as if. But you got to be very grateful for what you have. You got to be practical about it. You can't go investing in, anything Bill Gates. You don't want to do that. You want to invest in yourself. Be practical. Be capable of doing this. Say, I can do this. Because if you get that positive attitude and that willpower, this is victory. It's recognition. It's reward. It's swift success. And that's what you need to focus on. That's all you need to focus on. If there's any low vibe shit going on around you or trying to get at you, I say good day. Because you've got too much good energy flowing here to be focusing on other people's bullshit, drama, or whatnot. You know what I mean? Yikes. All right, let's get our messages from our guides, please. Let's see. Look at that. When the student is ready, the teacher shows up. This is learning a new path. That's what the whole thing at the beginning of the reading was, is that you're going somewhere else. You're moving up. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Remember that. And look at that. Change is coming. Look at all those butterflies. Pay attention to butterflies this month. I am here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. You see how those messages wrap everything up that we were talking about? You can't make this shit up. So be ready to have a great month. Manifest a great month. See these loose ends tying up in a beautiful package made just for you. Allow that energy to come in. Don't get involved with drama, neighbor bullshit, family bullshit. Let them fight amongst themselves. You don't need to be involved in this. You've got work to do because you're going to be very successful at it. It's a time of when are you going to decide to claim your success? I think now would be a great time, Pisces. Beautiful reading. All right. I hope this resonated with you. I love you very much, and we will see you in May.